I just watched the Candace Owens versus 20 feminist debate surrounded. I can't even call that a debate. The biggest thing that I saw is that people on the feminist side, which per usual, they take someone's claim and they run with it. I wrote down her 4 claims and I'm gonna break them down in my perspective. Sexual revolution has devalued women and made them less happy. I mean, I would say so. If you ask how many OF stars, how many corn stars, if they're truly, truly happy, they'll probably say yes. But in a few years down the line, they're gonna say that they regret it. They're gonna say that they wish they didn't do it. Back in the day, in order to get with the girl, you had to speak to her parents, you had to take her on dates, you had to pick her up at her house, get her flowers, pay for dinner, be a man. Nowadays, you just see each other across the bar and you're in the bathroom. That's literally disgusting. And this doesn't only devalue women, it does also devalue men, but we're not talking about the men in this video. How many ex-OF stars come out and they said that they were depressed, that they were suicidal, that they were the saddest that they ever were deep down inside, but that they put on a front of happiness just to prove to people that what they were doing was not harming them on an intimate level. 2, no career will ever give women as much joy and fulfillment as raising kids. She never said that having a career does not make you feel fulfilled. She said no career will make you feel as fulfilled as having children and raising them. And that's so true. Your career is not going to go to your funeral, but your children, they're the ones that are actually there. It's not to say that women and mom can't have careers. That's not the claim at all. The claim is that the most fulfilling thing that a woman can do is raise children. Why? Because you're raising and uplifting the future generation. You're leaving a legacy. You're literally leaving a physical mark on this earth. Your children will then have children, and then they will then have children. And your teachings, what you taught your children, how you raised them, will go down your future generations. And that is ultimately our purpose on this earth. And then she said, we live under a matriarchy and not a patriarchy. There are a lot of people on the feminist side that saying that by definition, we live in a patriarchy because most of the representatives, most of the people in office are men. That is correct. You can't lie. You can't argue with statistics, right? But what about the saying that literally everybody in this country knows? Happy wife, happy life. If we really want to be real, women have so much influence on men that I don't even think the men realize. If we look at things so simple as paint color, you'll see the influence that a woman has on a man's life. She may not be the forefront person of the country, but you know Melania is over there influencing Donald Trump. Let's be so for real. Women have just as much, if not more power as men. They're just not on the forefront as much. And lastly, feminism has made things easier for men. This is so true. I'm not talking first wave of feminism.